Good old Roger Corman. No name in movies is more synonymous with the cinematic equivalent of the film that builds up on a urinal than this man, with the exception of maybe Ed Wood. When you stick a Roger Corman movie on, you can guarantee at least one thing: it's gonna be entertaining. I've already covered another Corman masterpiece on this channel, 1993's Carnosaur, but one of his movies that I've always had a nostalgic connection to is 1975's Death Race 2000. Not because I grew up with the movie or anything, but because I grew up playing the game that was directly inspired by the movie, Carmageddon. What can I say? I love watching polygons splatter across the hood of my car. Death Race 2000 is about as simple a movie as you can possibly get. A bunch of mentally unbalanced drivers race across the United States in decked out murder cars trying to not only race for first place, but also accumulate as many points as possible. But how does one go about acquiring points? I'll just let the movie explain that.
Women are still worth 10 points more than men in all age brackets, but teenagers now rack up 40 points, and toddlers under 12 now rate a big 70 points. The big score: anyone, any sex, over 75 years old, has been upped to 100 points.
This movie was totally The Purge before The Purge was cool. That's right, vehicular manslaughter is the word of the day. It takes a special breed of person to see a soft, squishy, stupid-looking baby and think, oh shit, 70 points! Special people like Sylvester Stallone in one of his earliest roles as Machine Gun Joe. What I love about him in this movie is that it's a character type he's never gonna play again. Nowadays, Stallone is always the hero, but in this, my god, is he ever a piece of shit? He guns down his fans with a machine gun, chokes out a chick, and kills more people than any of the other racers do.
Yes, sirree! A clean hit, a perfect hit, and no pain for the target.
Man, being Rocky made him soft. When's the last time he played a bad guy? Spy Kids 3D? Ugh.
You know, Myra, some people might think you're cute. But me, I think you're one very large baked potato.
What the fuck does that even mean? His opponent, and star of the movie, is Frankenstein, this leather-bound choke-me-daddy-looking motherfucker played by David Carradine. You know, Bill from Kill Bill, and famous for accidentally killing himself in a closet when he was jerk-strangling himself. Fitting that a dude with that kind of fetish would play a character this fucking weird, but hey, we've all got our kinks, right? There are other racers like a Nazi, a cowgirl, but none of them really matter. The movie focuses primarily on Frankenstein and Stallone for the most part, which is good because holy Christ on a Cheeto are these other drivers ever fucking dumb. I mean, there's a scene where the cowgirl gets outsmarted by a goddamn random bullfighter in the middle of a field. I mean, con, just, no, turn, just turn, turn the fucking car! And the Nazi chick, she goes out in such a stupid way that it would give Acme a raging boner. Do you guys know what a matte painting is? A matte painting is a technique used heavily in movies to create backgrounds, usually. They were incredibly common back in the day before CGI made it pretty much obsolete. They're usually works of art and almost impossible to tell they weren't real backgrounds. And then there's this. I'm stunned. Did they use pencil crayons? Bravo. Come on, this is a Roger Corman flick. Did you expect things to look good? The blood looks like red paint, because I'm pretty sure it is, and all the quote-unquote elaborate fancy hotels they stay in at pit stops look suspiciously like fucking gymnasiums with a bed in them. But you know what? It adds charm. Oh my god, what is that? It sounds like someone farting on a piano. Death Race 2000 is a blast. It's one of those movies where you just need to watch it with friends to get a full audience experience. It's full of so many ridiculously incredible moments, such as one of my favorite scenes where the nurses of a hospital roll all the fucking elderly into the middle of the road so Frankenstein can splatter them to pieces. And they just take it in stride. They're like, fuck it, I can't bend over without shitting my pants anyway. If you want a stupid, ridiculous, over-the-top, campy good time, then look no further. You can't take this movie seriously at all, and if you even thought you could for a second, then you're an idiot. The people that are fans of this flick know exactly why it's awesome, and if you, for some reason, still needed some persuasion, here you go.
Oh, shit!